Are you a small business owner looking to host a corporate hybrid event but feeling overwhelmed by where to start? A hybrid event blends in-person and virtual experiences, creating a unique challenge in seamlessly integrating technology for both audiences. It's like hosting two different events. It's a common hurdle, but don't worry, I have got you covered. Join me as we dive into the essential technological aspects you need to explore to ensure your corporate hybrid event is a success. So let's dive in. Welcome back to Aaramba Media. I'm mohuathakurta, and here at Aaramba, we specialize in top-notch video production and live streaming. Over the years, our team has covered a myriad number of events for our clients, and we have noticed something interesting. Small businesses love hybrid corporate events and their numerous benefits. With corporate hybrid events, businesses can reach a broader audience, repurpose content, and engage more intentionally. But here's the catch. Businesses make the mistake of treating hybrid events just like any other in-person event or like a webinar. They often overlook the importance of planning the run of show and considering the technological needs to keep the event engaging and interactive. One of the first things you need to consider before you approach your CEO about hosting your first corporate hybrid event is ask yourself, who is my audience? What type of virtual event platform are they comfortable using? Knowing your audience is key to making the right choice. Now let's talk a little bit about audience engagement. How is your virtual audience going to participate and interact? This is where choosing the right platform is crucial. You want a platform that is easy to use and accessible to everyone, including those who might not be tech savvy. For example, one of the hybrid events we have been hosting for the past 3 years has been on Zoom. Why did we choose Zoom? Well, many of our audience members are from rural areas and aren't exposed to all the newer virtual platforms. Zoom is straightforward and familiar to them, which helps to minimize technical difficulties and keeps the focus on the event. It's essential to consider all possible challenges your virtual audience might face. Think about internet connectivity, device compatibility, and overall user experience. Choose a platform that addresses these challenges and makes it easy for everyone to join and engage. You need a robust platform to host the virtual component. Think features like live streaming, chat functions, Q&A sessions, and networking capabilities. Other great examples are Hopin, Microsoft Teams, On24. The key is to keep it simple, specifically when reaching out to a large group. Remember, the right technology can make or break your event, so choose wisely. Once you have chosen the right platform for your virtual audience, the next crucial step is setting up your registration and ticketing system. You need a system that will efficiently handle both in-person and virtual audiences. Some great examples include Eventbrite, C-Event, Excel Events. If you are offering multiple tiers of ticketing, you will need to dig deeper to find out a system that suits your specific needs. Be savvy about the costs associated with these platforms. Some charge per ticket while others have a minimum fee. Understanding how these platforms make their money is essential as it will indirectly impact your budget. Stay tuned because we are just getting started. We are barely scratching the surface. We will be diving deep into content agendas and the technology you need to support them. If you find this content valuable, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our weekly tips and tricks. Alright folks, now that we have covered the two most important steps, choosing your platform and the right ticketing system, it's time to dig deep into the nitty-gritty of your production for your hybrid event. Let's get started. First up, cameras. You will need at least 3 cameras for a dynamic professional look. You can also do this event with 1 camera if you want to, but 3 cameras would be my choice. 1 for the wide shot, 1 for close-ups, and 1 for capturing different angles or audience reaction. I would highly recommend do your research, go with HD cameras with capability to live stream. Keep in mind when talking to your video vendor what you want, or whenever you're purchasing, make sure your camera fits the need. Number 2 on our list, microphones and audio mixers. Let's talk audio. Clear audio is crucial, so you will need microphones and audio mixers. Think about all your audio requirements: podium microphones, multiple mics for panel discussions, and maybe even speakers for in-room audience. And remember, always rehearse with your audio setup before the big day. Audio is crucial for hybrid setups, so make sure that your audio is patched correctly for your virtual audience and also for your in-person audience or any speakers. Number 3 on our list, switchers and encoders. Switchers and encoders are your best friend for managing multiple video feeds and ensuring smooth streaming. Check out the Blackmagic Atem Mini video switcher and the HyperDex for seamless signal transfers. Check your camera's compatibility requirements with these encoders. Number 4 on our list, don't forget those dummy batteries for your camera so they can be plugged directly into electricity. A total lifesaver. This is a must-have for all live streams and for all your equipment. Now on to computers and monitors. Ideally, you will need multiple setups, one for video switching for your online audience, another one for your in-person switching, one to monitor the output signal, and another to manage the chat and social media. You will need likely 2 or 3 different setups and 1 or 2 people for each one of these setups. Next up on the list is recording your content. Recording your content is essential. Even though you are live streaming, make sure you record the event on the camera and have your backup on HyperDeck or digital server. And yes, do some dummy recordings to ensure everything runs smoothly. Number 7, cables and cords. You will have a lot of them during a live stream. From varying lengths, extension cords, and USB cables to chargers for all equipments, virtual events are plugged-in experience that will stall if you don't have the right cables and cords. Everything needs to be plugged into electricity. Before your virtual event, be sure to measure the distance from equipment to outlets to gauge correct lengths. Then add extra because more extension cables and cords will be needed for events where they need to be hidden. Next on our list, lighting. Lighting needs for hybrid events can vary dramatically. For an online meeting where participants will join remotely, a desk lamp with an articulating arm or a ring light will likely suffice. Advise on-screen speakers of the following: have a light source in front of you and not behind you. Do not have dark voids such as darkened hallways behind you. For larger events where a stage is utilized, more complex solutions need to be required. Work with your video vendor or event provider for spotlights, stage washes, colors, and effects. One of the most crucial elements for successful live stream or a hybrid corporate event is a reliable high-speed internet connection. First things first, testing your streaming and connectivity is a must. While many places have reliable Wi-Fi, always hardwire your streaming computer to the router. This ensures a stable connection, and don't forget to check your upload and download speeds to avoid any hiccups on the day of the event. Next, consider your streaming services. Platforms like YouTube Live, Vimeo, Twitch, Facebook Live are great for broadcasting your event. Make sure you run multiple tests to ensure everything is working perfectly before the big day. Some buildings offer backup internet solutions just in case if your main internet goes down. Definitely ask your studio or your event space if they provide such an option. Do remember, a reliable internet connection is key to a smooth live stream. Test everything, use a wired connection, and consider having a backup plan. Next up is your content management. Managing your content for your live audience and ensuring your audience has a seamless experience both in person and online is also very important. First, think about connecting computers to AV screens so your in-person audience can see the presentations clearly. Whether you're using PowerPoint, Keynote, or Prezi, make sure your presentation tools are compatible and ready to go. For your virtual audience, when it comes to displaying PowerPoint or other content, you will need reliable live streaming software. Make sure everything is uploaded and lined up according to your run-off show. For large events, we have used Wirecast, but for smaller events, we have used StreamYard, and this is a super easy software to use. Highly recommended. Remember, the audience experience is key. Choosing the right software depends on who your audience is and what they are comfortable with. Always keep in mind when making a selection. By connecting your computer to AV screens, ensuring compatibility with your presentation tools, and choosing the right streaming software, you can create a seamless experience for all your attendees. If you have speakers joining virtually, it's crucial to make sure that they have the right equipment. Here's what they will need: a webcam for clear video quality, a headset to minimize background noises and provide clear audio, a microphone for high quality sound, some form of lighting to ensure that they are well lit, a professional background to make sure that they look professional in front of others. Most people can set this up pretty quickly and easily, but it's important to remind your speakers to check these elements before the event. When your virtual speakers are well prepared, your audience will be able to hear and see them clearly, ensuring a smooth experience. Remember, if there are any issues with audio or video quality, you risk losing your audience's attention. So make sure everything is tested and ready to go. Last but not the least, test, rehearse, repeat. Test, rehearse, repeat. Testing is key and practice makes perfect. Plan dedicated time for practice sessions and rehearse your program with all your participants as thoroughly as possible. Schedule run-throughs, cue by cue, following along with your run-off show or show flow document. This helps to presenters get comfortable with the equipment, understand their cues, and refine their presentations. Rehearsals also give participants a chance to find their best lighting, acoustics, and camera angles, ensuring they look and sound their best during the live event. By giving everyone an opportunity to practice and test, you will significantly enhance the quality of your virtual event. So remember, test, rehearse, repeat. Hybrid events can be challenging for small teams, especially if you're doing it for the first time. I would love to hear about your biggest challenges that you have faced when trying to pull off an hybrid event. Drop your thoughts or any of your own ideas in the comments below. I'm always on the lookout for new and effective strategies to have a stress-free hybrid event. If you have found this video helpful, click the thumbs up sign, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for your notification because you won't want to miss what's coming up next on our channel. And that is how to repurpose your content from your events. You can have an entire year's worth of content planned from just one event. Stay tuned for some great tips and strategies. Don't forget to tune in next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye.